Hey Blue Table fans! I'm here at my mother's house with Monica. She's a friend of the family and a co-worker of my mother's for how many years now?
5.
5 years. Okay, and she's recently come into a giant collection of old figurines that we're going to show you right now. So say hi, Monica.
Hi.
And that's the last you'll hear of her. And at the end I'll give you links or contact information because I'm really just doing it as a favor to help a buyer get set up with this wonderful collection of figurines. Okay, so let's take a panoramic here. Here's what we got. There's some on the floor, and there's another one, and these over here too. Oh, hold on, we didn't even see that little Hero Quest box is full of them. And yeah, we're talking quite a few figures. We're going to say a conservative estimate of 1,000, maybe as many as 1,800 or, 2,000 possibly. But what you see is what you get. It's only the figures. They'll be packed up. And if you follow the links to the right or below, you can find out some more details. Okay, let's start in on the first bin here. This has some of these larger dragon figures in it. Look at this giant black dragon. Now, even though some of them do have paintwork on them that's pretty rough and you may want to redo them, they would be certainly ready for a D&D game. Now, if you do the math on this, this is possibly on average $1 a figure or less. So the price is definitely right. Monica really just wants to get rid of these with a minimum of hassle. And okay, those have already been pulled out. All right, lovely. Oh, hello. All right, awesome. So you have got a bunch of heroes in here. You have some. You're going to see some science fiction stuff. This really does span quite a bit. I'd say probably from the late 80s all the way into the early 2000s. Some of this is the white metal that Reaper started to use. Alright, over here we have a bunch of hero types. Some of them painted, again, pretty basically. A lot of them ready for paint, especially some of the later stuff, which I think is a really nice feature. Some Reaper figures there, some of their archetypal hero types, fighters and clerics, stuff really good for a D&D game. Alright, let's take a look in this section. You have some really old lead. You also are going to find in here some of these Games Workshop. Like this is a Space Wolf, I think it is a Rune Priest type with a wolf-shaped helmet. And that's really neat. You'll find some very eclectic stuff, like this little gnome-like creature in a sort of spherical robot thing, I guess. And let's see, a bunch of old leads. You've got some wolf-type figures there, wizards, tons and tons of just the classic D&D fighter rogue wizard. Type of things. You will find some historicals type stuff like these camels here. Here's a bin full of angels and winged type creatures. Let's see what's in here. Oh, here's some rats, giant rats. These are some old school Skaven. You have this really old Snicketch figure in there. Again, with different types of animals, which are really nice to have for RPGs, for like familiars and stuff like that. Here's a box full of dark wizards. Again, we're not sending any of the containers. They'll all be bubble wrapped. I'm going to talk to Monica about proper shipping. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright. Oh, yeah, and I just got to tell you,
This one is good.
This is like, I'm going to say at least 30 pounds. What would you say?
Heavy. Very,
yeah.
very heavy.
Yeah, this one's just loaded with stuff. Okay, this is really quite eclectic. We've got mostly science fiction in here. Actually, a lot of GW old school Chaos Marines. Alright, let's take a look in here. I'm just going to kind of scan these so you can take a look. I think this is high enough definition that you can just pause it wherever you find something interesting. Oh, here's an interesting piece. This is an owl bear. That's old school. You've got Games Workshop Eldar Warlock. There's some Harlequins, a bunch of old type Harlequins, maybe 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10 to 20 of those. Alright, what's next? Is there another thing of... Okay, so we look through that bin. Alright, and here's this giant bin. Yeah, it's just, I think we're only about halfway through here. Alright, mostly unpainted, looks like here. Let's see, is there anything in here? Nope. That was already spread out. Have this stuff here. Bunch of undead, looks like. She's roughly sorted it according to type. Got some demons. Here's a great, like, succubus, Arrhenius type of figure there. Let's open that all the way, see if there's anything else back there. Oh my. Alright, yeah, this just keeps coming. Got some wolves, chariots, some really bizarre demon type of creature. Look at this guy here. That guy is really, really classic. Here's some old GW river trolls. At least 2 of those. Nope, there's 3. Stone troll looks like. Bunch of old goblins or kobolds or something like that. Alright, anything in here? Nope, that's empty. And here's some larger figures. Alright, I have no idea what these are. These look like some kind of sci-fi guys there. More sci-fi. Oh, these are some old school orcs.
Maybe Warhammer?
Space orcs. Oh yeah, it's Warhammer 40k. Oh, here's the good stuff. Here's dragons. Here's a behir. This is one of my favorite figures from Reaper. They call it something different. They call it like a cavern crawler or something like that. But one of my favorite monsters that was invented by Gary Gygax. Not the figure, but the creature. So we have a Pegasus here. That's really nice. And, alright, oh, okay, now we got some really big stuff. Wow, lots of fun. Look at those. And this is, as far as I can tell, this is all metal. So look at that little mechanical dragon. Isn't that fun? Oh, I hope this doesn't go over 10 minutes. You know what? I'm just going to scan everything from here on out. That's an interestingly shaped dragon, like a green dragon there. Oh, here's a red dragon. So there's that guy. Alright, so is this the last of it?
Yes.
Okay, and those 2 boxes over there, right?
There's 2 boxes that have
Okay.
the layers of stuff.
Great. So I'm just going to scan them. And this is really quite a history of miniatures here. More dragons. Oh, here's a basilisk. That's neat. Oh, here's a Dark Sun figure, a glider type thing. I don't know if that was put out for the game specifically or if it was just compatible. Okay, now here we have some stuff that's layered in cloth, so it's going to be kind of hard to actually look at it. So we'll just give you an idea. There's 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, just of old, you know, miscellaneous hero type figures. And then over here, we've got, oh my gosh, a giant bag of maybe 30. And, okay, some Amazon looking, yeah, and these go all the way across. Yeah, they are just packed right in there.
3.
So, oh yeah, there's like 5 layers. Look at that. Maybe some old historicals in there.
At least 50
Well,
each layer.
yeah, the video time isn't going to allow us to actually pull those out. Alright, so that's it. We're wrapping it up. And hope you enjoyed, and we're hoping to find a buyer for these guys. A good home where they'll be loved.
Thank you.